Hello there, another episode of Boise's Bricks and Bits, and going off the back end of the Darth Vader bust. This one is set number 75305 and it is the Scout Trooper bust. Now, I mean, how many pieces? 471. You know, like I said with the Vader, I think was 840 odd pieces. This is, nearly 400 pieces, nearly half the pieces less. But do you know what though? Such a good model. I think it looks absolutely terrific. I think they caught this one just to what it should be really well. Just looking at the back of the box, do you know what I mean? The sort of like the Scout Troopers on the speeders from Return of the Jedi. With the scenes all with the on Endor with the Ewoks. Just absolutely, I love it, and it's $44.99, and again, this is another one where it goes on sale enough. If you keep your eye on it, you don't even have to pay that. I mean, I think it's worth the 45 quid. I wouldn't have minded if they actually printed the pieces. Yes, it would have put the price up a bit, but I would have been willing to pay that anyway. I tell you now, just for so you don't have to put the stickers on, because after a while, sometimes you don't look after them, the stickers can start to peel. Well, they can do that anyway, whether you look after it or not. Get a bit dusty, dirt sticks to them, things like that. But generally, I think it's a pucker little thing. The build was good. These they don't take that long to build, to put together. But for a display piece, what it is, you can see what it is, and just with all the other busts that they've already done, I just think it looks absolutely great. If there was one, I know people will normally go for the characters that they really, the villains and the heroes and this, that, the other, but I mean, I did like the Stormtrooper bust, but again, when this one, it just looks the part. It just comes together so well. It just doesn't matter about the studs, it just adds to the character of it. I just think, I think it's wicked. This is certainly one, if you're a fan, pick it up for yourself. Again, it's a part of the 18 plus sets. You don't have to be 18 to build these, you know what I mean, but it's just what it is. It's trying to aim at an adult market as such. There probably will, brand new in boxes, I could imagine in the future, to hold some kind of value. Potentially, especially for people that missed out, or people even just growing up with new generations of Star Wars stuff and looking back and thinking, wow, I wish I had that. It gives them an opportunity, especially when people hoard them and sell them at later on when they're retired for more. But I get that if that's what people want to do. But it just gives people opportunity to buy stuff that they couldn't get hold of, or if they start the hobby late, it gives them an opportunity. I think it's great. I really like this one. Let's have a closer look. So taking a closer look at the Scout Trooper bust, I mean, I think it's fantastic. This one's actually fantastic. I think it's a really good model. I just feel like, when you look at the Stormtrooper one, as much that I like it, I can't say it's like, wow, look at how good a model it is. The Boba Fett one I think that's a really good model. And the TIE Pilot is a really good model, and I kind of feel like this falls in that category of just, the issue is though, for me, this is how I always, when I see this is what I think of. I just can't get that whole Ezra, since I watched Rebels, I just always, when I see this sort of Scout Trooper, I see Ezra undercover with the uniform, the suit on. When I do understand that really I should be kind of like going back to the, being such a fan of the originals. I just think recently I've watched, Rebels again with the little guy, and it's just in my head, so I kind of think of Ezra when I think of this particular helmet. But I think it's awesome. I think it's really good. I really feel they've kind of caught it, caught the general being of it. It's just, it's a good rendition. It's a good model. Again, great on display. Do you know what? Strangely, I don't think it's 471, so nearly pieces. So it's nearly 400 pieces less than the Vader. But it's just, to what it is, I just think it's it's just so well done. You know, I was when I built this one, I was just so impressed. I kind of thought, yeah, good one. So I kind of, you can see what they can do. And again, it goes back to that whole thing. I think most helmets, apart from Darth Vader being quite difficult to replicate in a sense, I believe most helmets, when they kind of like, you know, make these models, and with the new techniques and the new pieces coming out, and you know, the molds and whatever, I think they're going to do some good jobs in the future. Whether they're going to go bigger, I don't know, but definitely it's a good rendition of it. I really love this. I would recommend this to anybody. And again, if you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. You know, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.